Hello coin collectors and history lovers. Welcome to our channel, where we dig deep into coins that look simple, but hide fascinating stories and, sometimes, big value. Today we are going to explore the 1999 Connecticut Quarter, yes, the one that says 1788 on it, and we're going to uncover its history, the myths that swirl around it, and what it actually worth in today's auction world. If you've got one in your pocket change, you might want to sit up. Let's get started. To understand the 1999 Connecticut Quarter, we need to step back a little. In 1999, the 50 States Quarters program by the United States Mint was in full swing. This series ran from 1999 to 2008 and featured each U.S. state on the reverse of a quarter dollar. Connecticut was the fifth state to have its quarter released after Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Georgia. Its release date was October 12, 1999. On that coin you'll see the date 1788. That's when Connecticut ratified the U.S. Constitution. January 9, 1788. The reverse motif is the famous Charter Oak tree, a symbol of Connecticut's colonial and Revolutionary era heritage. On the obverse you'll find the familiar portrait of George Washington, originally from sculptor Jean-Antoine Eudor's 1786 bust, adapted for coinage by John Flanagan William Cousins. So in essence, a quarter minted in 1999, used for circulation, celebrating a state whose constitutional ratification year was 1788. It's common. Millions were made. Yet there's more to the story. Let's take a closer look at what's on the coin and why it matters. On the reverse side, you'll see the text, the Charter Oak, and the year 1788. The bottom of the coin also reads, Connecticut and 1788. The image is of a large oak tree with foliage spreading outwards. That tree stands for an important story in Connecticut's history, the Charter Oak legend. Here's the legend. In the late 17th century, Connecticut was operating under a royal charter granted by King Charles II. According to tradition, when the British governor tried to seize the charter and limit Connecticut's self-governance, the colonists hid the document inside a great oak tree, the Charter Oak, to protect their liberties. This tree became a symbol of independence and local self-rule. Now, of course, as with many legends, the details get fuzzy. When exactly did the hiding happen? How accurate is the story? The tree did exist and was celebrated by Connecticut in later years, but the mythic version gets embellished. Nevertheless, when you see that tree on the quarter, you're looking at a symbol of liberty and self-determination, which ties neatly into the state quarter program's themes. On the obverse, we have Washington's bust, the inscriptions, United States of America, liberty, in God we trust, and quarter dollar. These are standard across the 50-state series. The pairing of Washington and the Charter Oak gives the coin a nice symmetry, national founding, state identity, and a nod to freedom. The designers credited for the Connecticut reverse are T. James Ferrell, with John Flanagan's obverse adaptation. The composition, standard clad coin used for regular circulation, 75% copper, 25% nickel. For the Philadelphia Denver D Mint strikes, the proof coins from San Francisco S Mint differ in composition. Now, you might ask, why does this matter if millions were made? Because it sets the baseline. The coin is common, meaning sheer rarity due to low mintage is not going to be the main driver of value. Instead, condition, mint errors, and anomaly status become much more relevant. We'll explore that shortly. Here's where it gets fun, the realm of myths, misunderstandings, and the could mine be worth thousand stories. Let's peel back several layers. No. In fact, the standard 1999p or 1999d Connecticut Quarter in circulated condition is usually worth just its face value, 25 cents, or maybe $1 or $2 if uncirculated. According to numismatic guides, many are valued at just 30 to 40 cents in circulated condition. So if you're digging coins out of your pocket and find a 1999 Connecticut Quarter, don't assume it's a gold mine. Unless something unusual sets it apart, it's common. You'll see listings of gold-plated 1999 Connecticut Quarters, and other state quarters, online proclaiming high value. The reality, these are often post-mint gold-plated, novelty coins or plated by third parties. They carry no extra value in the mainstream collector market unless there's verified mint era status. For example, one site states, gold-plated quarters have no value in the collector community. So, while a gold-toned quarter might look cool, it's not automatically worth thousands. Actually, there are known era coins and special planchets of materials for the 1999 Connecticut Quarter that could be valuable, but these are very, very rare. For example, a one catalog of 1,999 quarter eras lists 1999 quarters, Connecticut, with obverse brokerage error cost over $3,000. Or another listing mentions 1999 quarters struck on an experimental planchet, costing $4,800 to $9,800. Here's what these terms mean. A brokerage error happens when one side of the coin gets struck with an impression of the die image from the opposite side, creating a mirrored or raised image on one side. Or an experimental planchet refers to a coin struck on a metal blank knot, intended for that denomination's usual composition, maybe a thicker blank, different alloy, or a blank that was misfed through the mint. For example, one described coin weighed 6.61 g versus the standard 5.67 g. These anomalies pull in extra value, but only when they are authenticated, graded, and seen are verified by the collector community, while some neat specimens have commanded high prices. We'll talk about the auction records soon. The vast majority of coins in average condition don't shoot up into the thousands. As one valuation guide puts it, the average circulation state quarter is only worth the face value of 25 cents. And there are currently no known errors of this coin. This statement might be conservative or dated. Other sources list known errors. So, value for standard coins remains modest. Only special graded error of variety coins break out. Rare varieties and things to look for. If you're hunting for a possible hidden gem among your 1999 Connecticut quarters, here are key markers. A mint mark P, Philadelphia, D, Denver, S, San Francisco proof. Or uncirculated a mint state, MS, grade. The coin has no wear from circulation. Grades run MS60 to MS70. Higher grades equals fewer coins, more value. A major mint error or variety, as mentioned, struck on wrong planchet. Brokerage, missing clad layer, off-center, etc. One listing says missing reverse clad layer could fetch over $400. A proof or silver proof. The S-mint proof coins, especially 90% silver, are rarer and appeal more to specialists. A silver proof of this coin, 1999S, was produced in a 90% silver version in limited quantities. Here's a Reddit anecdote for perspective. I have a gold 1999 Connecticut quarter as well. Found it in a roll of quarters. I've also got a gold dollar coin. They're pretty cool. Reddit user SJGW137. Cool indeed. But novelty plating doesn't change orthodox value unless the coin has certified mint era status. In short, yes, there are rare and valuable exceptions, but you must verify the coin status. Now let's talk cold hard numbers. What have collectors paid for the 1999 Connecticut Quarter? What might yours be worth? Let's break it down. Standard regular circulation and uncirculated, according to the valuation guide Coin ID Scanner. For the 1999 Connecticut Quarter, MS60 specimens, ungraded, minimal marks, are worth around $3. MS65 examples might fetch about $5. For 1999D version, MS60 around $3, MS65 around $5, MS68 at $1,000 in some cases. Auction record around $2,300. For the 1999 version, the catalog notes an auction record of $4,362 for a specimen graded. MS67, sold August 12, 2006 via Superior Galleries. According to the grading company, Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. Another resource confirms that high-grade MS68 coins have sold in the hundreds of dollars range, e.g., MS68 at $720, December 2018. So, if you find an uncirculated 1999 Connecticut Quarter in gem mint state, MS68 plus, you might expect something in the hundreds, or maybe low thousands, of dollars, depending on grade, slab company, eye appeal. Rare error variety coins. Here's where the thousands start to come in, as some sources list that 1999 Quarters, Connecticut, with obverse brokerage error cost over $3,000. Or another claims 1999 P Quarters struck on an experimental planchette cost, $4,800 to $9,800. These kinds of coins are extremely rare, very few examples exist, and they must be authenticated and graded. 41999D version. PCGS lists an auction record of $2,300 for MS68 grade. Today's market and what to realistically expect. Irregular circulation coin, showing wear, equals about face value or a small premium, 25 cents to maybe a few dollars. Or an uncirculated standard coin, MS63, MS65, equals maybe $5 to $20 depending on grade. Or a high-grade standard coin, MS67, MS68, equals, could run from a few $100s up to several thousand, but more likely in hundreds. A certified error of variety coin equals potentially thousands of dollars, depending on rarity and grade. Important caveats. A grade matters a lot. MS68 vs MS65 is a huge jump. Eye appeal and plus grade, MS67 plus, MS68 plus, are valued higher. A slab company matters, PCGS. NGC, graded coins from reputable services attract better prices. Beware of listings claiming $10,000 or more. Many are speculative and less backed by auction results. For example, a YouTube thumbnail might say worth $10,000. But you'll want independent verification. Example auction highlight. One of the strongest auction records. A 1999 Connecticut Quarter graded MS67 by PCGS. Sold for $4,362 in 2006. This sets a benchmark. It's not the norm, but shows what a top-tier specimen can fetch. If you have a 1999 Connecticut Quarter and you're wondering whether to keep it, grade it, sell it, or simply hold on to it, here are some practical tips. For collectors, or if you're building a full 50-state set, a nice uncirculated 1999 Connecticut MS60 MS65 is perfectly fine. You don't need the ultra-rare error version. Store your coins properly. Keep them in protective holders. Avoid fingerprints and corrosion. Store in a stable temperature or humidity environment. Eye appeal matters. Keep an eye on pedigrees, coins with known ownership, excellent strike quality, minimal marks, and certified slabs will always be valued higher. For potential sellers, grade it. If you suspect your coin is in very high grade, MS67 plus, or is an error variety, getting it graded by PCGS or NGC can significantly increase your value. Verify error status. If you believe your coin is an experimental planchette, brokerage, missing clad, etc., you'll want a professional evaluation. Fraudulent claims abound online. Be realistic. Most coins will not fetch thousands. Price it relative to actual auction records, not speculative listing prices. Choose the right marketplace. Reputable numismatic auction houses or specialist coin auctions will bring better results than general online listings. Keep documentation. If your coin has provenance, or you have photos of it pre-grading, or evidence of a unique variety, keep it. It helps. Key questions to ask about your coin. What's the mint mark? P, D, S? What's the grade or condition? Or is it a proof, uncirculated, or circulated piece? Or are there any unusual features, weight, planchette, errors, color? Or has it been slabbed and certified? Or is there good provenance past auction, known collection? If you answer those, you're well on your way to knowing where your coin stands. So, to wrap up, the 1999 Connecticut Quarter is a fascinating coin. Common in circulation, but still loaded with history and potential. Its design celebrates liberty and state heritage, but only a rare subset of coins, high grade, certified, or era variety, command premium prices. If you've got one, don't ignore it, take a good look. And if you're thinking of selling or grading, do your homework. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you don't miss our next coin deep dive. Drop in the comments, do you have a 1999 Connecticut Quarter? What condition is it in? We'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Keep your coins clean, your eyes sharp, and your curiosity alive. See you soon.